So I've got to admit, I get sent some crazy things to test, and it seems to be the case we'll try anything to get that golf ball in the hole in fewer shots. And I've been sent a putter today that promises just that. But when I say I've seen nothing like it, I actually mean I have seen nothing like this putter. Check this out. V3ktor Golf. Now you might be thinking, well, where do you even hit it from? Well, let me explain. I'm going to hit it, test it out, and see what this is all about. On the little label here, fewer putts, lower scores. V3ktor Golf. Let's give it a test. So this putter has only just arrived, and I've not hit a single shot with it yet. I wanted to get it live on camera, my reaction. Now, I'll be honest, it's that unusual. I had to go onto their website and watch a how to use 2-minute video before even coming here to the putting green. Because when I took it out of the box, I was like, which side do you even hit it from? It's so unbelievably unusual. On the website, these are priced at $180, which is quite pricey for a putter, but if it works, it works. It comes with super stroke putting grip, comes with this kind of black shaft, and then this white coated putter head design. Now, the first question I had is this legal? Well, apparently on the website it says it's USGA legal, so it is legal to use in tournament play. Let's hit some putts. I mean, the first thing it kind of strikes me as, it almost looks like it was a flat back putter from IKEA. It's kind of got that look to it. It's unbelievable, unusual. Now the idea is they reckon they've made a putter that teaches you how to putt better. Let's see if that's the case. There's some unbelievable pieces of different features on this putter you would not normally get from a normal putter. But let's give this a roll first. This is my first ever putt with this, the V3ktor putter. It's so weird looking. The face is only the same size as the golf ball, so I have to be accurate. It forces me to stand close. It forces the angle of the golf club to be very upright. Okay, let's give this a putt. Let's see what it does. Oh my goodness, it's so unusual. Apparently those feet on the bottom of the putter are supposed to be flat when you start the putt, so that you know everything is lined up straight. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. It works, obviously. A couple of things. The most unusual noise I expected from this putter, it was like a ting. Very, very weird. And when you set the putter up behind the ball, you can't see it dead clear here, but the face has actually got minus loft. There's actually loft being taken off the face. Now, a normal putter would have about 3 or 4 degrees of loft on it. And the idea of loft on a putter is when a golf ball is sat on the ground, it basically goes into a little indentation. And the loft is supposed to just lift the ball out that little indentation before getting the ball to roll. Well, that's not going to happen with a putter with no loft. And even though it went in the hole, I wouldn't say it was the truest roll I've ever had. But, I go back to the first point I made then, the ball went in the hole. Let's try it again. So apparently you're supposed to have those feet stable on the ground, because if the feet on the toe, let's say, are sticking up, that's an extreme version, your face isn't lined up correctly. And if the feet on the heel are lifted up, again, that's not aiming correctly. Now looking down, so there now, that's level, the feet are level. And one thing I did want to test is, does it stand up on its own? Well, the answer to that is no. The putter doesn't stand up on its own. I was expecting with those feet for this to be one of those standing up putters, but it doesn't. Right, let's try it again. Cannot believe that first putt went in. So you put the feet on the ground, as said. The face is honestly only just the same size as the golf ball. It forces the ball to go further forward in your stance because the shaft is so far back on the head. I have to stand so close. Right, let's see if this works again. Not quite as lucky that time. The noise on it is horrendous. It feels very oddly weighted as well. It feels like there's not enough weight in the head. It feels like there's a little bit too much weight in the rest of the golf club. Go one more from here and I'm going to give it a proper test on loads of different putts. If you do just come round this front side, watch. So normally I would have the ball positioned just in front of the shaft, but check this out. Because of the design of this head, it forces the golf ball so much closer to my left foot. I quite like that red arrow on top of the head. That's great for alignment and where I'm going towards. It's the MINUS LOFT at the moment I'm not quite getting my head around, and the fact I need those feet to be into the ground. Come on, let's see if I can hold another one. It does make you think about where to hit on the face, because look at this. The ball is exactly the same width as the face. Like, it literally is the same width. So anything off center, you're almost going to catch these edges here. You have to hit the middle. Listen to that noise. So linked with that noise of the putter, with that kind of cowbell ting, it doesn't make the putter feel soft, it makes it feel super hard off the face. Right, I'm going to go one more and I'm going to test it on loads of different putts. It's so unusual. It would take me forever to get used to this. I feel like it would definitely slow up play as well. My hands are so high. Whoa, right, I'm gonna have a few putts from different ranges. I got 1 out of 4 in. Not expecting to hold them all from there. Now I'll give you my full and honest opinion of this. The craziest putter I have definitely ever seen or ever tested. Right, I'm going to be totally honest with this putter. I've given it a good test and these are my findings. What do I like? Well, there's a couple of things. First off, I actually quite like having that stabilisation on the ground. When you put the putter on the ground, it does give you some level of confidence that if you've got those feet nice and flat, that putter is aiming in the right direction. Okay, it's a positive. Another positive, I actually really like that red line on top. Red arrow, and that's class. Makes it very easy to stand out, makes it very easy to line up with the golf ball. They're good, okay? After that, I'm struggling for good to say about this putter. What I found is that even though, yes, you get that putter flat on the ground, as soon as you take that putter away, there was times where these little feet would almost snag in the putting green, and it really kind of disrupted my putter, which isn't great. The other big negative is, as much as the face got my mind concentrated into where to hit, I would never in a million years have a face only that big if I was to play proper golf, because the likeliness on a long putt is I'm going to miss-strike that. I found this putter to be better for me closer range. Closer to the hole, it was okay. As I got further away, there was a couple of exceptions, but most of the time as I got further away, I was much further away from the hole than I would expect. Sound, I absolutely hate the sound of it. That ping is awful. And for me, I never really got a true roll on the golf ball. And I think that's so much to do with the loft. That loft being negative loft. And the only kind of caveat with that, because it forces you to have the ball position so far forward, that negative loft kind of balanced out a little bit. But there were so many times where I just felt like the ball got dug into the ground, and then as it kind of got going, it was just kind of jumping, and I don't get that normal with putters. I think as a training aid, it's got some legs. pardon the pun. I think from a training aid, I think you could benefit from having a smaller face. I could see that. I think you could benefit from having that flat to give you consistency of squaring up. But no way in a million years would I use this in real golf. I just don't think it would work. I don't think it would be consistent. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like. And I'll take it all back. I'll say this is the best putter in the world if I hold this putt. I was wrong. It's the best putter in the world. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Lots more to come. And we'll see you next time.